Today on Brilliance Business TV, we have Lorena Atencio Nagele, Integrative Empowerment Coach. Stay tuned. Welcome to Brilliance Business TV, conversations with leading experts in business. I am your host, Mark Stephen Pooler. We have a wonderful guest on the show today, Lorena Atencio Nagele. Let me ask you a question. Would you like to create more wealth in your life? If so, you're going to enjoy the conversation today. We're streaming live on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube. We're also on the E360 TV network, going out to Apple TV, Fire TV, Android TV, Roku, and many more. We're also on mspnewsglobal.com, and we're also on Business Innovators Radio Network. I just want to make an official shout out to our show sponsors, Dreamweaver, Artist, Ranch. So let's bring in our incredible guest, Lorena. Lorena, welcome to Brilliance Business TV. How are you?
Great. Thank you, Mark. I love being here. Thank you so much for creating this space for us to share.
I'm really looking forward to having a conversation with you today. So to get started, Lorena, just share with our audience a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Yes, thank you. So I am an integrative empowerment coach, and I'm helping people bring all the parts of themselves together. First of all, to realize once and for all that there's nothing wrong with them, and also to start tapping into their inner power and uncover all this potential and all this powerful self that they are, to bring them into every area of life.
Interesting. And we all have power within, Lorena, so I love the work that you're doing. I would like to ask you, what is your mission in this lifetime?
My mission in this lifetime is to help and guide people in the process of expanding consciousness. This is such a broad vision that I learned to start breaking it down into doable pieces where we can all start step by step moving towards growing and expanding. So I believe that we are a spirit more than a human, meaning our biggest part of ourselves is our spiritual presence. Then we tap into this earth with this vessel that we bring, our physical selves. When I was growing up, all that I learned was that this is all I am. And as I got older, I realized with life experience and different situations in my life that there was a lot more to me than just this body. And that's exactly what I want to help and show and guide people, that there is that aspect of us that is all of this that we can tap into. And I truly believe that that's my path on this earth.
I love it. And I'm so with you that it's a process to expand your consciousness. You can't just click your fingers and it happens overnight. Well, not from my experience. I have had to really work my way through to build a bigger consciousness. But it's quite amazing when you do open up your consciousness, and there can be times when you fall out of it and you have to build yourself back up open again. But I am so with you that we are spirit and we have higher selves, God, source, whatever you want to call it. So I'm definitely on the same mindset as you, Lorena.
Beautiful. Yes. And it's so interesting because that's not where I started, right? This is my understanding nowadays. But when I started, I was so far from it that that's the path that I want to show people that they can also build from themselves for themselves. I'm not doing anything for them. I'm guiding them to discover it on their own, and you build your path as you go.
Beautiful. So tell us, what are the path points you help people with?
Say that again. I'm sorry.
Tell us the path points you help people with. Sorry, the pain points. That's my error.
Yes, no problem. So pain points. Before you start understanding that there's more to you that this physical self, or that there's more to you and your reality than reaching your goals at a material level, there is this process of understanding the humanness that we are. The pain points would be stress, dealing with stress, not meeting your projects, your goals at a specific time frame, not reaching the success that you want with your company. You're doing all the right things. You're doing applying all the strategies. You're going through all the motions, and there's still something missing. Everything is efforting. It becomes heavy. You're struggling with money. You can start struggling with relationships. So everything becomes sluggish, and it's almost you get reflections of emotions that you cannot even identify because they're like, you don't want to feel that way. Anxiety, and nowadays we're dealing with a lot of depression, and I've been experiencing myself this heaviness around me. And what I start doing is focusing inward and working really with my inner game. And at a heart level, understanding and managing my emotions, at a mental level as well, managing my mindset. It was required for me in order to get to the understanding of spirit is bigger than me, and understanding that there's a lot more to guide me and help me and come with me in this fulfilled life that I'm looking for. I had to really train my mind. And there's a
Yes.
lot of there's a process to it. It's not like, oh, I apply all those steps in the book and I'm going to be a trained person the next day. It's not quite exactly that way. It's almost like the book will give you the titles and the subtitles. And as you apply it, until you don't have the experience and you don't embody this experience and you align your heart with your mind, with your spirit connection, unfortunately, you won't get the 100% of the learning, or the knowledge wouldn't become wisdom just yet. The process of aligning all the parts of you, it's a requirement to really address all those pain points.
It's a journey as well, because we all have negative programming, limiting beliefs, and it takes a while to overcome those negative emotions. But as time passes, it does get easier because you learn how to deal with them. But I'm totally with you that no matter what's happening in your outward circumstances, you don't change it by trying to change the outward circumstances. You go inwards, and the outer reality will reflect the changes that you make inwards. Is that the kind of thing you were sharing, Lorena?
Thank you. Yes, and I wanted to add, in the process of aligning is that we're learning who we're becoming. So when you think of what you want in life, what you want in your business, and like, you know how they talk about expanding your business or scaling your business? Well, the person that is going to be owning and taking ownership of the scaled business or the expanded business is not the same person that came up with the idea. In this journey, as you're calling it, from who you are today, who you're going to become, is that all the opportunities for growth show up, and they show up bringing up emotions, bringing up thoughts, bringing up experiences, bringing up your relationships. And
Yes.
the pain is the doorway to the learning. The learning is who you're becoming.
Love it. I'm
That's
so with you on all of this, Lorena. Now, what benefits will either our audience hear, or what benefits do your clients get using the tools that you teach?
Yes, yes. And I love tapping into the benefits because it reminds me of like my own journey, like the initial benefits or the benefits that created the bigger difference in my life was peace of heart and peace of mind. That's how I call it, right? So peace of mind, of course, is like being content and happy with your everyday, whatever routines you have, whatever project you have, either work, family, business, studying, anything. It's like understanding and getting to a place where you really own your power. You know who you are, you take responsibility of what you're sourcing into your life, and you just leave from that place. It's almost like you blow through all your ceilings, all your blockages, and all of the sudden you have a higher thermostat that you set for your own self in an integrative way. So that's huge for me, and I'm
I
still practicing.
I I relate to everything what you're saying. I've been on a total journey. I'm still on the journey. So I really understand what you're doing. And as you do go higher in consciousness, you feel more light and you feel more at peace, and you respond to circumstances, events a lot better as well. Lorena, we do need to go to a commercial break, so please stay where you are. Thank you everyone for joining us for part one of Brilliance Business TV, conversations with leading experts in business. Join us after the commercial break.
Hello everybody, Cyberchuck 2.0 here. I'm so excited to be able to share my vision of Dreamweaver's Artist Ranch. They say you can't choose your family. Not only am I saying you can choose your family, you get to thrive with your family here at Dreamweaver's Artist Ranch. It's a place for like-minded individuals to come together to share experiences and gain experiences, not only through workshops, through performances, and through exhibits. This is a place where you can disconnect from the outside world and reconnect into a community of people that there is no judgment. There's only support. And this place is an amazing place to grow and to tap into your highest potential and to be able to show off all your talents. This is a place you can come and network and really thrive. I'm so excited for Dreamweaver's Artist Ranch. This is a place where dreams actually come true. I love you all so very much. I'll talk to you all later. Peace.
Welcome back to Brilliance Business TV, conversations with leading experts in business. I'm your host, Mark Stephen Pula, and we're in conversation with Lorena Atencio Nagele. Welcome back, Lorena.
Thank you.
And we're all in conversation today about consciousness, which is a topic I absolutely love. So, what benefits do you see of using an integrative approach to business and wholesome living?
Yes, the first benefit is to integrate all of you. We are all perfect and unique as we are. We just don't know it yet. And that's what you learn by working with me. In all the parts, we welcome all the parts, and every part of you increases incrementally and exponentially the power of creating and building your own reality. Another benefit is to own your gifts. It's almost like you know and you learn how to establish yourself in this world and truly connecting with your vision and your mission. I can expand more on that, but it's a broad topic. And when we bring it down, so this is I realize that I'm speaking and I'm addressing different levels of the self just as an integrated way. What does it mean on a daily basis? So having 10 out of 10 relationships, meaning 100% committed, intentional, fulfilling, loving relationships with everything around you, with your friends, with your family, with your loved ones, with um, things, including money. What is your relationship with money? What is your relationship with your business? Believe it or not, business wise, we're trained to look at the planning and the strategy, and everything has everything's a piece to the puzzle. Yet we forget that we're actually building a relationship with this
Yes.
business, with every part of it, with your branding, with the message you're sending, your audience, sales nowadays, marketing, it's all about the relationship you build. So in what is the benefit on your end working as an integrative way? Well, you're bringing in your physical self, your actions, you're bringing in your emotions, your heart, you're bringing in your mind and your thoughts, and you're bringing in your spirits and your gifts. So as a whole, once you build that relationship with your business, imagine the impact that you will have in the world, that you will have in other people's realities. And at the same time, as you're giving, you're receiving. And that itself will make a huge difference in your revenue.
You couldn't have said that any better, Lorena. And when you're in alignment in all of those aspects, it's just a great place to be. And building relationships is so, so important. And a lot of people don't build great relationships, unfortunately. So getting into alignment is definitely a great, great thing, and building that consciousness. So what use do you see for these tools in the entrepreneurial world?
Mhm. Well, we just tap into some, right? Marketing and sales. It's nowadays is understanding the the other end. Know who are you working with, and building that relationship. Imagine being so confident in yourself that just by you being in your power, when you connect with your potential customer or your potential client, what is the experience that they're going to have of you? Are they receiving this powerful, confident self that you are? Or are they receiving this doubtful, uncertain person that doesn't want to bother them too much, yet want to place an offer? So, which one are they going to receive? Well, you make the decision, because the way you act and you are, the way you embody yourself, that's what people are going to see. So that makes a huge difference. Not only that, there is a level of openness that comes with who you embody that will reflect within your business. So all of the sudden, suppliers, vendors, they're going to be supporting you. They're going to be giving you better prices. All of the sudden, people are going to be inviting you to interviews, wink, wink, like Mark. All of the sudden, you get opportunities everywhere you turn. And you're like thinking, what did I do different? What you did different is you being you. So
Yes.
everything starts from your own self and how you ground yourself within the power of your inner game. And it starts from there and projects outward.
Yes.
We learned growing up that it starts on the outside and then...
No, it projects out, and that's why you change inwards. And also, Lorena, we're all connected. Everything is one. We're all connected. So I believe in thought transmission and all of those things as well. So, Lorena, what started this passion of you helping people?
Okay, so personally, I had a heavy experience in my marriage and losing myself in the process, had 2 kids as well during that journey. And I just couldn't imagine living one more day like that. And that really shifted, like it put me in a place of a lot of pain. So for me, the experience that it was like the big push was feeling that pain and looking at my kids and thinking, oh my goodness, I am passing all this to them. Like they're, instead of inheriting a legacy from me, they're inheriting horrible patterns and decisions and behaviors. I'm like, that really opened up for me. And then I found the tool of transformational coaching. So I got into that, started to transform my own life, training my mind, tapping into my emotions. In the process, I also learned that I had skills and gifts unique to me that I didn't give any credit to. So I'm like, okay, I learned, now let's apply. So the application of all this, all of the sudden puts me in a place where it's not just for me, it's for everyone else. And if I did it, I know that everyone else can do it. And that I believe 100%. That's why this is not a practice, just a practice. It's not just a business. This is a way of living. And I know that anyone that comes my way or crosses my path, they will experience these powers for themselves. It's not something that it's just you do it once and that's it, you know? So I see the impact, I see the transformation of people working with me. And sometimes just by having a conversation, that's all it takes. So yes, that's pretty much a short answer.
Sometimes it's our moments of pain what really help us to transform as well, Lorena. Now, Lorena, for the last part of the show, can you just share about your online summit, which people can come and be a part of, and tell our audience how to connect with you?
Yes, thank you, Mark, for bringing this up. I am so excited. Like, I truly enjoy every second of producing this and bringing all the experts together. We have an online summit. All the interviews are free. You click and you get an expert every day telling you how to get to wealth in a different way. It's not just about how much money we make and how much money we put towards, you know, our savings, our investments, and our bills. It's also the relationship with money, the relationship of how am I spending this, the relationship with the bills, the relationship with my budget. And that's the first level. Then comes the energetic side. There's a lot of people just like me that believe that energy comes first before the actualization of things in our reality. So what energy am I using to bring in money into my experience? Well, we will learn this from these experts. And not only that, once you stay connected with us, we will have free access to the gifts and the tools that they use. And also, we're going to have a group to follow up and make sure that we apply this. Just by hearing it, it's not going to shift anything. But if we do something about it, follow with the alignment, then we will start seeing changes in our world, in our bank account.
I would encourage everyone to get signed up for the online summit. I'm one of the speakers, so you'll get to see my amazing part of the show as well. Go to wealthasabirthright.com/show/join. That's wealthasabirthright.com/show/join. I'm going to say it once more. wealthasabirthright.com/show/join. Also, just share your Instagram handle as well, Lorena,
Yes.
so people can connect with you.
Yes, you can find me under Mind Your Life Heartfully. So it's Minding Your Life Heartfully.
Thank you so much for being my guest today, Lorena. I've really enjoyed having a conversation with you.
Yes. And do you feel like your consciousness expanded?
Oh, I feel more expanded, definitely. Thank you, everyone, for joining us for Brilliance Business TV, conversations with leading experts in business. Until next time, bye for now.